superhero stood shoulder to shoulder with Meek Mill.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today, and I'm proud of that.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
30.
Huh?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
Nicki Minaj has just put Meek Mill on high alert again, and now she's revealing what he allegedly did at Epstein Island. She really seems to be taking revenge on everyone, from Beyonce to Jay-Z, and now even an ex who allegedly put his hands on her. And if you thought what he did with Diddy was bad, things might only get worse from this point. The internet recently saw Meek Mill aggressively bunny hopping for Michael Rubin and his billionaire friends. Now Nicki is claiming that it's all part of a humiliation ritual that white billionaires allegedly put black rappers through. When I see the narrative about a really good friend of mine like Meek, and people trying to twist things again, it doesn't make sense. If he were gay, which there's not one gay bone in his body, who cares? Number 1, if people want to be gay, it's 2024. Who cares? Number 2, there's not a gay bone in his body. So why do people want to lie about that? Why do people want to change a bet he made just to try to hurt him? Right now, Nicki Minaj is also in a very strange situation after publicly declaring that she backed Donald Trump. She hasn't attended any award shows recently, yet people in the industry are still dragging her. Comedian Dion Cole even found a way to make it his business by calling her out during the NAACP Awards, adding more fuel to the ongoing drama surrounding Nicki and the entertainment industry.
Lord, we want you to bless our sister Nicki Minaj, Lord, yes. She's been going through a lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe whatever's in her ass is affecting her brain, Lord. Take it out her ass, Lord. We bind that spirit in our ass, Lord.
After receiving heavy backlash for allegedly joining the MAGA camp, Nicki confirmed that she's willing to stand alone if necessary. For her, it's about standing on business. Given the industry she works in and the things she claims to have seen with her own eyes, she likely understands what could happen if she stops trying to protect herself. Because of that, some people are starting to think she might actually be onto something. Back in 2024, Nicki talked about surviving a poisoning attempt after a staff member on her team reportedly tampered with her food. She later questioned the staff involved, but received no real answers. Not long afterward, she allegedly discovered that the same person had been employed by Jay-Z and Rockefeller. So the question is, do you think the industry gatekeepers are happy with the way Nicki has been openly pushing back against them? Many people don't think so.
Where the most prolific women in Hollywood are being disempowered by these conservatorships, having their platforms hijacked. And I have to say quickly on that subject, Jay-Z, take off that damn lace front wig and leave Nicki Minaj alone. Because I know you're trying to do a lot, allegedly. You're trying to do the same things to Nicki that people have done to Britney Spears, and we're gonna clock it.
I mean, there's a reason why Nicki has been nominated for 12 Grammys and still hasn't won any, despite how strong her discography is. When it comes to speaking out about the darker side of the industry, Nicki has also always had a bone to pick with Meek Mill and how he treated her.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Now, just for a bit of context, Nicki and Meek dated for almost 2 years, from 2022 to 2026. It was obvious that she fell hard for him while they were together. For a moment, it even looked like they might become hip-hop's next power couple, especially as Meek's popularity continued to grow. But once they broke up, things changed completely. You couldn't have found two people who seemed to dislike each other more. According to Nicki, the more Meek interacted with Diddy and other elites in the industry, the more aggressive he allegedly became toward women. However, she claimed he remained humble when it came to confronting other men. She once tweeted, "You roughed up your own sister and taped it. Spit on her and taped it. You kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake's D made you feel tough again." Nicki doubled down on her claims not long after when she went live with Soulja Boy. During the live stream, she said she knew many DL men who often made life difficult for the women they ended up with.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
Even though she did not mention Meek Mill by name, it was very clear that she was talking about him. And when the internet wants to find something about you, it usually doesn't take long before something surfaces.
When Diddy got locked up, Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100 grand to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your butthole received.
Y'all tell me why the minute the internet started digging, pictures of Meek Mill and Diddy looking like a happy couple suddenly began popping up. People even started paying close attention to the way Meek and Diddy spoke to each other. At some point, the speculation got so intense that people joked even Stevie Wonder could see there might be more than just a friendship between the two men. Then, when Lil Rod filed his lawsuit, many online claimed it only added more fuel to the rumors. In the lawsuit, he alleged that Diddy had been involved with a Philadelphia rapper who had previously dated Nicki Minaj.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And get this. According to insiders, Nicki also reportedly has receipts from one party that Diddy threw for Meek Mill and the things that allegedly happened while they were there. For Meek's 27th birthday, Nicki rented out a $7.5 million mansion in Las Vegas, and the place was packed with A-list celebrities. But here's the wild part, the party got so out of control that it even made the news. When the party finally ended around 3 a.m., the mansion was left looking like a crime scene. According to the property manager, Jason Haidt, the bedrooms the next day were absolutely disgusting. There were broken alcohol bottles, blood on the sheets, used protection, razor blades, and hundreds of bottles of lubricant and baby oil scattered across the dressers and marble floors. Yeah, that's how people joked you could tell it was a Diddy party. But what shocked the manager the most were the unusual demands that Diddy allegedly made before the event. Apparently, he took out an insurance policy to cover the mansion, everything inside it, and even potential loss of life during the party. Diddy also reportedly demanded that new locks be installed on every bedroom door, and insisted that he personally have the keys. And it didn't stop there. He even asked for smoke detectors to be installed throughout the property. Some people later speculated that those devices might actually have been hidden cameras, allegedly used to record whatever happened inside the mansion for a private collection. Now, if you've been following this entire situation online, you may have come across an audio clip circulating on the internet. The recording allegedly captures two men in an intimate situation, and many people claim the voices belong to Meek Mill and Diddy. According to rumors, the audio was recorded at that same party by a bodyguard who was present at the event. The man who claimed to record the audio later spoke publicly and insisted that the recording was real. He said the champagne served at the party had allegedly been spiked and that many guests eventually passed out. He explained that he personally didn't drink alcohol, so he remained alert while others were heavily intoxicated. According to his account, he eventually heard strange noises coming from one of the locked rooms and decided to investigate. He claimed that he placed his ear near the door and used his phone to record what he was hearing because the sounds inside the room were becoming louder and more intense. However, things became even more confusing when another rumor started circulating. Some people claimed that it wasn't actually the bodyguard who recorded the audio, it was Nicki Minaj herself. According to that theory, she allegedly paid the bodyguard to leak the recording later so her own involvement wouldn't be traced back to her. At first, Meek Mill strongly denied the rumors. He claimed that the accusations were false and that people were simply trying to destroy everything he had worked for as a rapper. He even went as far as offering $100,000 to anyone who could trace the original source of the rumors spreading online. However, many people believed he already suspected Nicki was responsible for pushing the narrative, which is why the offer never seemed to go anywhere. Meek later addressed the controversy publicly, saying he would never allow fake rumors about his name or his masculinity to spread without speaking up. He also mentioned that the situation affected his family, especially his son, who had to deal with the online drama while attending school. According to Meek, the entire situation felt like a silent attack against black men, and he accused people online of supporting the narrative without knowing the truth. But things became even more complicated when another video surfaced online showing Meek appearing to be humiliated during an interaction with billionaire Michael Rubin and some of his wealthy friends. After that clip went viral, many critics see